I knew it. Oh, that's gonna take a long time for me to list everything I don't want.
D, the above.
I would really hate most animals, which sounds horrible. But I just don't want a pet. I don't want to have to care for a pet. The most, though, I don't know. Terry wants horses. I think that would be crazy. Because then you have to like.
Actually
feed
sounds
them and
awesome.
stuff. Yeah, sure. It would be cool to ride a horse. I don't know. Other animals I wouldn't want are probably every other animal. You guys go through yours, and then I'm sure that all of those will be on my list.
Hey, Alex, I can hear everybody but you on Twitch. It's so bad. Also, but a bunch of our video pictures are frozen.
Yeah, I think it's like only Angie moved around,
Like,
right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, let me know if you could hear me now.
I'm
Let me
making
see
a
if I
funny
can-
face.
Okay. Pop this out.
I can
again.
hear you now.
Yeah, sweet. Okay, cool. This time. Okay, I think we're back. We're all moving around. Everybody do some crazy movement. Okay, sweet. Okay, so what we were talking about before we're going to start playing is we're going to do a little introduction. We're going to say what animal or pet we would like to have the least. So we started with Vince because I know he hates living creatures. And he said horses. So anyways, Mark, why don't you say hi and tell me what animal you would hate to have?
Hi, yeah, I'm Mark, and the animal that I would hate to have, I would hate to have, like, same thing with me, farm animals, like goats. My uncle has goats, and they just reek all the time. They smell so bad. But, like, maybe, like, a pet animal, I couldn't handle having, like, a tarantula, I don't think. Bugs
Oh, that's
really
fair.
freak me out. Or an earwig pet. That would be, like, the worst pet you could possibly give me, an
Do
earwig.
people have earwigs as pets? I think that's just a pest.
I don't think so.
That's just an
There's no way.
infestation. That's like you move into a hipster place, and that's like one of their benefits that they list. The earwigs live
Yeah.
here; they're your pets now, so that just comes with the apartment.
Earwig pet.
Do earwigs go in
Actually,
people's
what-
ears? Does that happen?
So
Do they go in people's wigs?
probably more likely.
Whoa. Whoa.
You just opened up a can of earwigs. That's interesting. Cool. Okay. All right, Angie, you're up.
I feel like I wouldn't want a parrot. Like I feel like they live forever and they're loud.
They live
and
forever. That's true.
Work. It's a lot of work.
If they learn swear words, you're screwed.
You're doomed.
Yeah.
You're doomed. You could never have children. They'd have, they'd be a terrible influence.
The child or the parrot?
Both.
They'd just be terrible for each other. Like I think.
Yeah.
What's the opposite of a symbiotic relationship? Toxic relationship?
Yeah, it's like a toxic relationship. Yeah.
A relationship with a parrot. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I know my wife's mom had what are they? A cockatoo or whatever, the white ones with the big thing on their head. I think it's a cockatoo. Yeah, apparently it was vicious. Like it tried to bite you. Like they'll rip your fingers off and stuff too.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, they're like super vicious. And they'll
So
like, just
crazy. Yeah, I
straight
remember
up
there was
attack
a-
you.
Parrot at the pet store, like where I grew up, and you weren't allowed to like anywhere near it, or it would just like bite you. It wasn't. I don't even think it was for sale. It just like
We don't
lived
even
its
want this.
miserable life. Like it was beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Like parrots are beautiful, but damn,
They do live
Seem like
for a really
terrible
long
pets.
time.
ever like
um,
longer than I'm gonna live for sure.
Yeah, it's a family heirloom. No one wants an animal.
I don't want to have
as
to
a-
pass that down to like my
Funny.
right.
So they do
Crazy.
they do have that. So Sherry's mom has a tortoise, I believe, and it's like small, but they live to like 200 or something.
Mm-hmm.
So like when you get one, like people have to leave them in their wills because somebody has to like take care of this thing.
That's insane.
Good. Do you have to like discuss that with someone first, like godparents, but like for
I think
tortoise?
you
Your
have to get it
tortoise.
baptized, and then you have to pick godparents and stuff. Yeah, you're gonna have to watch over this thing.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Sorry, I couldn't. Were you guys trying to play too? I couldn't load into a game there.
I
Guys,
wasn't.
if anyone from our Discord or on the beta is watching, if you'd like to play against us, please hop in, join in. Who's next? Ben. Ben, what would you hate to have? You have a bunch of animals already.
I do, and like I have reasons. I'm not just a cynical, evil. I don't know.
So you're saying
I
I'm cynical and evil?
Anyway.
No comment.
I walked into that one. Okay. I was thinking about it. It's got to be a 50-50 between a ladybug or a shark.
Oof.
Wouldn't want
A shark would be an awesome pet.
Yeah,
So,
unless it was on
I
land.
hate sharks. I hate sharks, and like most people, when they're a kid, they see Jaws and they get scared of sharks. For me, it was Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh my
I couldn't
god.
get past the second level of Banjo-Kazooie
Clanker?
because of that. Yeah, no, and to this day, I am terrified of sharks because of Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh
That's
wait, no.
awesome.
You're talking about the sharks that like come at you if you fall in the water on the beach level.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys are scary.
That's
No,
awesome.
like I was terrified as a kid, and like now, like I see a shark and I'm a little, stay in the water.
That's funny.
Maybe that's why I don't like to swim too. I don't know.
Wow, that's interesting. Sherry has
Anyway.
the same thing with Banjo-Kazooie.
You don't have a whole
but
lot of
with
ocean
eels.
down that way, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Nope.
We got them lake sharks.
I
They do
know,
have freshwater
maybe
sharks.
it's just they do,
Yeah.
and you can never be too safe.
It's true. But yeah, Sherry
I feel like
has the same
freshwater
problem.
sharks are probably like tiny, right?
No, they're huge. Megalodons.
What was Sherry afraid of from Banjo?
Eels. She hates
Eels. Oh
Yeah.
god, the electric
There's that
eels.
big eel that would like come out the side and try and mess you up in Banjo. Yeah, she hates eels. Yeah, she like refused to play. There was that game. There was a game that I was gonna play recently. I think it was Sea of Solitude or something. I think they had a giant eel, and she's like, "Nope,
Mm-hmm.
nope, I'm out."
Yep. That's funny.
Yeah, no, it's pretty crazy. But it makes sense, as a kid, you get freaked out or something, or as a youth.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I definitely had things like that too. Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's funny, right?
Yeah.
Like you look back and like the graphics are terrible in those games, but it doesn't matter, right? Like you played it. You
Yeah,
had
it doesn't
that,
matter.
that
Yeah.
experience, right? It's kind of cool.
If I ever see a low polygon shark coming at me in the ocean, I'm
Oh yeah, that's
it's
extra
just gonna
scary.
trigger some like childhood fears.
I mean, that would be scary to see a low poly living creature anywhere.
Anything, yeah.
But especially a shark.
Alex, what's your least wanted pet?
Well, we basically own most of them already. Well, not the ones that I
Or-
don't like,
or
but
have,
we
yeah.
just own already all the pets because we have a lot.
Oh,
But-
don't say gerbil. Don't say gerbil.
Yeah, gerbil. Yeah. We're about to get some gerbils from Ben. So, no. Gerbils are cute. My mom's like, "Why are you getting rats?" I'm like, "They're not rats." And I've also had rats, and they're great pets. But, anyways, no.
My mom
Actually,
said.
my least favorite is actually an animal we had already that it was just awful, and it was our hedgehog. Which sounds
Oh.
like a great idea. They're super cute. We had a hedgehog for a very short amount of time, and it was the worst pet we've ever had. And I'm sure not all hedgehogs like this. It's just one experience of a really terrible hedgehog. But
Well, obviously Sonic isn't like that.
I don't know.
I don't know. Have you seen his latest games?
Yeah. Yeah, isn't that great? Have you not seen where he like made out with the human princess? It's weird.
Oh, good lord, that game.
I don't remember which one that is, but it was.
That
not
sounds crazy.
great. You
That's
didn't-
Sonic 06.
Is it? Yeah, you haven't seen that one,
Yeah.
Vince? It's like a.
No.
It's like this awful RPG type game where you walk around and you talk to people, and there's crazy load times in between every time you want to speak to someone. And then the end cutscene is like Sonic falling in love and making out with this human person, and it's really weird.
God. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
right.
it's widely considered to be the worst Sonic game ever made, basically.
It's
Yeah.
pretty great. So that's why I hate hedgehogs. No, that would be pretty great too. Oh no, player 2, you're not here. Okay, let me try again. No, so we had this hedgehog. You guys probably heard this story already, but we got him from this pet store that Sherry worked at, and she basically got him for free because nobody wanted to adopt this thing. He just like lived in the pet store for so long, and he's basically like super neglected and like antisocial. So like it wasn't really his fault that he was the worst pet ever. He was just in a terrible condition. So anyways, we took him home because nobody wanted him, so they gave him to us. And he had these crazy long nails, so Sherry had to cut him, and he just hated any sort of contact with people. But like, so I don't know. I liked him. Like we got to feed him with a spoon, and he was pretty cute. But I'll tell you why I hated him. So we got this like wheel for him, so he could run in the wheel like mice do. But you got to get these plastic wheels because they got little friggin' hedgehog feet. So if you get the cage ones, they get like caught up. So you got to get this like smooth wheel for them. And he just decided that was the only place he wanted to ever take a poop. And so he would only poop while he was running full speed in this wheel. And so like every day this wheel was just caked in feces, and like they eat meat and grubs and stuff like that. So it wasn't like nice guinea pig, hay pellets. It was like disgusting meat eating, poop. And so
That's so gross.
It was
man.
so gross. And so like you had to take him out to like clean this thing all the time. So it was like super stinky. And so he was antisocial, so like it was really hard to clean him or cut his nails because he would just like wind up in a ball. So every time you tried picking him up, he did this thing where he like kind of like tried pushing his quills out at you to like stab you while you're holding him, which is fine. I get it. He doesn't like it. But hedgehogs do this thing where if they're trying to like get a predator away, is they throw up into their quills
Ew.
to like make it to grow bacteria to make it more corrosive, or I don't know, whatever, bad for whoever they're poking. So he just was always throwing up onto himself, so then when we picked him up he would be, I don't know, more dangerous. So then I had to like use a toothbrush to brush him all the time, and then he was trying to stab me, and it was just not. It was a bad
Sounds like a nightmare. My God.
So we ended up like giving him. We found someone who had the hedgehogs, and we're like, "Hey, do you want this nightmare hedgehog?" Because like he needs somebody who knows hedgehogs more than we do to take care of, because he's in like bad shape and needs like proper socialization with probably other hedgehogs. So, anyways, we gave him over to some hedgehog rescue type place, but I'm sure they're usually pretty fine. But
There's no way there's a real place that is a hedgehog rescue.
it's a hedgehog rescue. Yeah, they just rescue
No,
hedgehogs.
it's not.
It's called Sega.
They lied to
Yeah.
you.
It's called Sega.
It's got Green Acres or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's Alex just described Shadow's backstory.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah, the person's name was Knuckles. Or Dr. Robotnik. Dr. Eggman, we're back to eggs.
Eggman.
Yeah, there we go.
Eggman.
Good transition.
It's like what's that Kevin Bacon game where you're like a couple steps away from Kevin Bacon all the time? What's that?
The 6 degrees.
Yeah, 6 degrees of
or
Kevin
something?
Bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have that, but with eggs.
Yep.
How long can we speak about something before it inevitably becomes egg talk? Oh, good dodge. Oh, it's coming after you forever. Well, I guess not. Gave up. Anyways, we were talking before the stream about something, I don't remember what, but I ended up saying something along the lines of Fabergé stools. But then I wanted to talk about it because it's also egg related. Oh, someone's gone.
I guess it is. Yeah, Ben.
Oh no, Ben.
Oh, Ben.
We lost Ben, everyone.
That's not me for once.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben.
It's not Angie this time.
Hold on, let me see where he is. Ben. Hopefully he's okay. I don't have a no Ben set up.
Oh, he says his computer died.
Oh no.
The whole computer?
Yeah, that
I guess
sucks.
so. That's no good.
Is there blood?
Yeah. We'll do this one. The names are incorrect, but at least you can see everybody. Oh shoot, 3-player game. Wonder who's... Is it just us? Is anybody else playing right now? Hey, if you're watching, this is Rocket Rumble, if you haven't seen us play before. We have a closed beta going on right now, so if you're interested in joining, you could hop onto Steam and request access. There's also going to be an open beta in March, so if you like what you see, give us a follow or join our community. And,
Yeah, we're always looking for feedback and people to try out the game. Tell us what they think.
Heck yeah.
I can't wait for more levels. Once we get more levels made.
I know.
Yeah.
Playing the beta every day is going to get way more interesting for us. Only so many times you can play one track.
A
What is
million
there?
times. And we've already played it for months and months.
Yeah, a couple weeks. Oh no, connecting to host. I thought we were good. We had 3 of us.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's just us
Ben?
watching the stream. Oh, is Ben back?
I think I am.
Ben's back, everyone. Sweet.
Hey, the level loaded. Did someone leave?
Oh.
I left, yeah.
Oh, did you? Oh no. Is this you, Vince?
Sorry about that. My computer decided to glitch out for a second.
Oh no.
Both my screens went black, and then a bunch of programs closed.
Totally
That's
your
crazy.
fault, Ben.
Yep, user error. How dare you use Discord?
Yeah, too much is going on.
So I restarted it, but when I went to Discord, it put me right back into the call. So.
Yeah, it's weird, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
that happened to me last
Yeah,
time too.
it does that to me too.
I know, I thought that was kind of trippy. Oh, I knew it was coming.
Yeah. I probably had it running too long or something.
Yeah. Oh,
Your computer's on a treadmill?
yeah.
Yes.
Zombie.
Yes.
That's how he powers his house. Oh, they do have those. Have
Actually,
you seen those little
purple
like,
power.
treadmills? Yeah, exactly. They have those little treadmills you can get for under your desk. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
I've seen like the little bike ones.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
Like
guess
the
it's
little
bike ones.
pedals.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's probably what it is. Treadmill would be stupid. Like makes more sense.
Maybe for a standing desk, but
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
yeah,
walking desk.
yeah. It would have to be
Christopher
walking.
desk.
Yeah,
Christopher walking desk. Yeah.
it would
Yeah,
have to be
pedal's a good
walking
idea.
desk.
Do people use that though? I feel it'd still be kind of weird to just sit and pedal all day.
It would be weird, but people apparently use it. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
I don't have one.
It's one of those weird trends, like you can get in office sort of do it all the time. When I was a kid, I bought a because I thought it was cool. I bought a kneeling chair,
oh yeah, I remember those. The like crazy shaped
And, like,
chairs.
and the guy at the Staples that sold it to me, it was like, yeah, it's really ergonomic. You'll feel great. You won't have sore back. So after 20 minutes of using this thing, my back hurts. My knees are like asleep. This is the worst purchase I ever made.
That's
How
funny.
you said you bought it when you were a kid?
Yeah,
How
That's
old
a
were you?
Weird
I
thing
was
to
probably
purchase as a
15
child.
or 16. I don't know why. I was in Staples with my dad, and I thought it was cool.
That's crazy. Just you should have bought a Nintendo.
I should have, yeah. I think it was on sale too. So.
Oh, it's a good deal.
Yeah, really good. I can see why it's on sale. But yeah, I don't recommend those types of chairs.
Son of a. Yeah, that sounds weird. That's like a
Yeah.
lot of stuff going on. Still feel you want to do that all day.
You know.
My chair came from like an old container, I think. Like a shipping container.
Wow.
It was just found one day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a
What do
I
you
had a
mean?
roommate I had a roommate that like his job was like cleaning out shipping containers.
Oh,
Oh.
And he'd always bring home like ratchet straps and like bits of wood and like random shit. But like one time he brought home this chair and no one ever used it. And then I took it.
Wow,
It's a pretty good chair. It's all right.
that's crazy. Vince's
Like I give it
chairs
like
are
a 6 out of
refurbished
10 at
barn.
least. Ooh, that sounds hip.
My
Yeah,
chair was found underground. Yeah.
it's an old colonial, refurbished. I don't know, whatever hipster word. Barn door chair.
Barn.
Or door chair.
Whatever people use.
It's
I mean,
funny. I bought like a really super expensive race car chair a couple months ago, and like it broke like within maybe because I'm a big guy, but it broke, and then I'm just sitting in this like IKEA chair we've had for years, and it's fine.
Ah,
But it was, yeah, it's like a fraction of the price.
so that's what IKEA does.
Yeah.
Do you miss IKEA?
We don't have IKEA here.
Yeah, you were saying that. That's crazy. I thought they were everywhere.
We're not.
Not hipster
We're not
enough.
worthy.
Yeah.
Can you order online or anything? Not that it's like
I
really
would
worth
assume.
it, but
You're
assume
technically
you can
closer
order
to
online.
Sweden.
Yeah, you are.
Or
Yeah.
anywhere.
Shipping's probably much cheaper.
oh,
I
that was
doubt it.
Who am I playing against? Is you, Vince?
Yeah,
Oh, why are you playing so
Wait.
poorly?
my own projectile killed me.
Yeah.
Such is life.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Shoot your gun in the air.
Happened
That's
again.
good. Yeah,
Can't believe it.
I can. Boom. Didn't have your kombucha. I'll eventually stop with the hipster jokes, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
I got a pretty good hipster gift for my birthday. A friend of ours bought me a beard tending kit.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like beard oils and like a, I don't know what else there would be.
Yeah.
A comb.
Bombs. I think they use bombs.
Yeah, the comb is the best though. It's like this bamboo little wooden comb for beard comb.
Oh.
Yeah, it's so nice. It's gentle on the beard, you know.
I don't.
Not something you've had to deal with before, I guess. Yeah.
Let's go to the.
I mean, not yet.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, maybe one day.
And when you're done with the
No.
comb, it's compostable, so you can throw it in the green bin.
Yeah, I think it just
How could
grows
you
Why
a
be
would,
bit.
done
why
with
would
the
you do
comb?
that with a perfectly good comb?
It's a
Yeah,
comb
'Cause it's good for the earth, man.
I
to
think it's
just
better.
get rid
Yeah.
of things.
I think it's better for the earth to keep it.
on my channel.
Oh.
Don't do it. Oh.
Oh, what
Oh, it's coming
happened?
for me! Oh my god.
I gotta watch the stream. Like, this game sounds intense.
Oh,
It's
over.
nice.
You missed
Yeah, it's
it.
over. Yeah, you missed it all.
Yeah.
It's all gone.
I'll have to rewatch the stream.
Oh my goodness. What else is new? You guys watched the Nintendo thing yesterday?
Oh
Yeah.
no, I didn't watch it. I didn't even
Yep.
watch like highlights or anything.
Oh yeah. Oh.
You
should
could
check it out.
watch my Twitch video on it.
Oh, did you make a Twitch video? I didn't see that.
I did, yeah. At the last minute, I decided to stream while I was watching it.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it was.
It was
there
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good, except all the good stuff was from third parties,
Yeah.
and like Nintendo didn't really have anything that great to show other than like, you know, a port of Skyward Sword. But even that
Right.
was disappointing, I thought, because
Yeah.
you know they should include the other two Zelda games that were on Wii U along with that.
They
I really
will.
thought they were gonna do that. Like actually have like.
It's-
I'm surprised that they didn't.
Yeah.
It's the
They're going
35th
to.
anniversary. Like, it didn't feel like it. Like, it was
Yeah.
just like, oh yeah. It was like, because it's the 10-year anniversary of Skyward Sword. So obviously they were going to port it, but
It's been 10 years since
Yeah.
Skyward Sword came out.
That was on
2008.
Wii. Yeah.
That's
That's
actually
insane.
disgusting. Yeah.
I feel
I don't know, like
I feel they're gonna
I
do
didn't
a
play
Nintendo.
Skyward Sword yet. I'm like, oh yeah, that's pretty recent, right?
I thought it was pretty recent too. I haven't
Well,
played
it
either.
was the last official Zelda game before Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild.
So,
Yeah, because Breath of the Wild came out on the Wii U.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
so.
It's crazy. Yeah, the Switch doesn't have its own proper Zelda game yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Hmm.
Breath of the Wild 2, I guess, will be that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I was disappointed that they didn't announce it as a trilogy because, like, if they charge any more than $30 for the port of Skyward Sword, it's like that's ridiculous. They could do
I
all
bet it'll
3
be at
games
least 50.
and charge full
Yeah, they
price,
will.
and that would be
They'll
fair.
charge more than
I was gonna
30.
say that's probably what they're doing is they're gonna just do all 3 games individually because they know Zelda fans are wild. And
That's
they'll pay.
ridiculous.
What's the other one that you want? I want the Wind Waker HD. What's the
and
other?
Twilight Princess HD.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I
want
haven't
Wind
played
Waker.
or I haven't finished Twilight Princess either, actually.
Twilight Princess is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I liked it. I got to the water temple, and it's not even that I got stuck, or I don't even think I actually entered the temple, but I just stopped playing and never went back.
You just saw the water
You know?
temple and you're like, nope.
I was like, ah,
Nope.
forget it.
Flashback.
Water,
over it.
water temple trauma.
I really like the
coming, I
story in Twilight Princess. I
Yeah.
think it's really good.
Yeah.
Skyward Sword has a pretty good story too, but for me, Skyward Sword is that game that I've never finished because I always get I played it a couple times and I always get about halfway through it and I get so sick of the motion controls that I just can't stand it anymore.
It'll be
Yeah.
nice playing it with regular controls now. I
Yeah.
really like Skyward Sword. I actually had a good time with the motion controls somehow. I think I just got lucky. But
I think it depends though. Like
yeah.
if you played it when it first came out, then the motion controls were awesome.
yeah, that's probably
You know what I
was
mean?
just probably more forgiving with it. Hey, Fringe and Forest, how's it going? Thanks for joining us on the stream.
Oh, this is me and you, Alex.
Oh shit,
The
good
corgi
time.
face off.
Dog eat dog.
Dog race.
Dog eat dog, yeah. What else did you guys like? I really liked the Bravely Default and the
Yeah.
new
Yeah,
Octopath
it
game.
looks good.
I love how Square has completely given up on trying to name titles. Project
I know.
Triangle
I know.
Game Development.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, and then it's like working
that
title.
real?
I bet you they're gonna keep the subtitle working title as the official title too.
Oh yeah. Well, I remember Octopath Traveler was also a working title,
Yeah,
and then they just called the game that. Like you've come out and called the game something, you might as well just keep calling it that.
yeah. Just call it anything. Like you know it's gonna
Yeah.
stick, even if it's less. Like even if it's not great, it's less stupid than Project Triangle.
Yeah. It doesn't matter
That's-
anyway. Like it's a retro JRPG from Square Enix. People are going to buy it regardless of what it's called.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyways, yeah, that looks great. I'm really looking forward to like a tactics game. I mean, I know there's like Fire Emblem and stuff, but I don't know.
I think it, just from the trailer, I like Fire Emblem a lot, but it looks so much better than Fire Emblem. Like, just from an art style point of view and stuff, it's
love the art style.
way beyond.
How about that Mario Golf?
Oh, I was not sarcastic. Oh my god, I was not sarcastic in the stream the other day. I am legitly excited about Mario Golf.
I think it looks. I think the mode where you're all golfing at the same time looks cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And when I was
Yeah.
streaming, and as soon as the trailer started, I was like, "Oh, I hope this one has RPG mechanics like the Game Boy ones." And then it does. It's got
Yeah, it
a
has, like, a
single-player
story
story mode with leveling up and stuff, which is awesome.
yeah, that's awesome. The Mario Kart mode looks great. I don't know. I just love golf games. I'm just really excited to play. I'm sorry, Mark.
Fair
I was destroying you today.
Okay. I'm just getting rocked.
Yeah.
I even shot a homing missile at you, and it didn't even hit you. You're just invincible.
Oh, not anymore. Now I spoke too soon. I was playing Vince level gameplay here. Oh, not anymore.
Oh.
Those last few. That was a good finish.
I was also pretty excited about the Ninja Gaiden trilogy. I mean, I know those are old games, but I love those games. It'll be nice to have them on Switch.
That's cool.
They were so hard.
Yeah, way too
Oh
hard
yeah,
for me.
they're hard.
Brr.
They're great though. I think they should include the 3 NES games along with it and just call it like the Sextology or whatever. A six.
I don't think they could call that on this. Well, I guess I don't know. The Switch is pretty wild now, so
Yeah.
They probably call it that.
Do whatever they want.
Yeah. What's Torghast? Torghast? Is that
Oh,
World of Warcraft?
that's the that's like in the newest World of Warcraft expansion. They have a roguelike dungeon built into
That's
the game
cool.
that changes every
Ah.
time you play it, and
About time.
has like essentially permadeath, where if you lose a run, that's it. You can't go play the same run again.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a really really good idea for WoW because it's like something fresh you can play all the time.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, yeah, it gets so stagnant. Like I played a lot of WoW back in my day.
Yeah,
But,
this latest expansion is really popular. Everybody really loves it, I guess. So
That's cool. I like
I
the
haven't-
idea
I
of
haven't played in
adding
a long
roguelike
time.
stuff to games. I think that's kind of cool. Like even God of War had that. The new God of War had like a little roguelike level in
Yeah.
it, which was kind of cool.
I
Did
think
they?
it's cool too,
Yeah.
like having it as a part of a regular game, something that you can just like grind on. Because some people like that. Like you could play through the story, but if you have something like that you can just continuously grind on to like level up or whatever, sometimes that's fun.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's cool. Actually,
You might like the new WoW expansion, Angie. They changed a lot of stuff. Now when you level a character, you pick whatever expansion you want to play, and you level all the way from like 1 to 60. 60 is the new level
Oh,
cap.
that's cool.
They squished it down so it wasn't so ridiculous.
WoW, I think it was bad for me. I don't think.
That's why I never played it. I knew it was going to be bad for me.
Yeah, I don't have
It
time to play
was.
it anymore, certainly.
My
Yeah.
God, the investment of time is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, and you're just like, oh, I want to craft a fucking helmet. I'm gonna spend all day like, hammering at this anvil or whatever the hell you did. Like, ugh.
Sounds pretty.
I'm sure
sounds
it's
pretty
better
realistic.
now. I'm sure it's better now, but like it was like that when it came out.
Yeah. Well, I haven't played it in a long
it's a
time.
time sink no matter what you do, because
Fair.
the whole point of an MMO is that the content never ends. So
Is that
I
where
mean,
you wash
can
your
get a-
time dishes?
yeah, exactly.
Sweet.
I really, really liked the battlegrounds, so that's like the only reason I played. Was just to like fight other people.
Yeah, fight other players.
Oh, it's the best. It was so much fun.
Rapti Basin was probably one of my favorites.
Warsong Gulch, man.
But Warsong Gods was good too, but I like the mechanics of Rapti.
I was like on the quest to get like all the achievements and shit, like Iron Man and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I was all about it.
Kind of crazy when you think about it, because like MMOs in general, and especially WoW, when their expansions get reviewed, like they're expected to have more content than almost any other game, because they're expected to have content that you can just keep playing and playing and playing, and like
It's pretty
they're
crazy.
going to update the expansion for another year and a half and then put out the next expansion and stuff. It's pretty wild.
Hmm.
That's pretty crazy.
Challenging to design for too. Like, how do you design something that is easy to get out within a limited time, that's replayable,
Also entertaining.
and also entertaining? Yeah.
They've made that mistake before too. Like when Activision and Blizzard first merged, I guess Activision thought it would be a good idea if Blizzard released a new WoW expansion every year instead of every 2 years. And the
So
result
much
of that
work.
decision, was the expansion called Warlords of Draenor, which is considered to be the worst one that's ever been made, because it was rushed out like crazy and the content sucked and they had to cut a bunch of stuff out of it. And after that was such a huge failure, they went back to the every 2-year model.
Mhm.
Was that before or after Cataclysm?
That was after Cataclysm. It was the expansion right after Cataclysm. Or wait,
No,
No.
there is the Panda
expansion
one.
after Mists of Pandaria. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
People liked the panda one, didn't they?
Yeah, actually, a
I mean, it's
lot of
pandas.
people like the story in that one.
How do you not like pandas? You throw pandas on anything.
basically
But
just-
there's like Kung Fu Panda, the
It's,
WoW
it's
edition.
basically
Red
Kung
Flag.
Fu, Kung Fu Panda, yeah.
I think it's probably like around the same time too, right?
Yeah, definitely.
It was, yeah.
I think Kung Fu Panda came first because everyone was drawing that like.
Oh, it for sure
Comparison.
came first. Blizzard,
But I mean-
make their career off of ripping off everything else.
That's true, but I mean, pandas were in the game like since Warcraft 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Pandarans had
Yeah.
been in the game since Warcraft.
Oh, yeah.
3,
You just
that's
couldn't
true.
like. They just weren't like a playable race. I don't know anything about.
Well, they
Well,
they were, but
They were like a hero character, but they weren't like a main race that you could play. You could like recruit them in multiplayer games or in the campaign as like a hero character.
Oh, that's cool. I just know World of
yeah.
Warcraft stuff like vicariously through people. I'm like, I want to know more, but I don't.
Yeah.
Basically, at least for me, like, I loved WoW when I played it, but the only reason I ever played it in the first place, and the only reason I'm really interested in it, is because I was a huge fan of Warcraft 3.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of making another strategy game, they made an MMO, so I was kind of forced to like it because it continues the story, but I don't know.
It was the opposite for me. I got into Warcraft like strategy games because of the MMO. I wanted to know more of the story because I was playing vanilla and there was all these like worlds and like people, and I felt like I need to know who these people are. Like, who's this Arthas guy? Why is he such a big deal?
Warcraft 3 is like one of the best games ever made.
It was, yeah. I played it and I loved it, and I kind of wish they did make another RTS, but maybe I wouldn't have got into it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they turned StarCraft into like the RTS series.
Yeah.
And I love StarCraft too, so I'm not going to complain. But
Did you guys like the Warcraft movie?
it's fine.
I never saw it.
No, I didn't even.
I didn't mind it.
Yeah, I don't know much about Warcraft, but I actually thought the movie was kind of cool.
It's a good like it was good, better than I was expecting it to be. I actually didn't think it was that good for newcomers, but I guess like maybe if you're a newcomer but also a nerd like we are, you could probably get into it pretty good.
Yeah.
No, it was like I didn't really know a lot of the stuff that was going on, but I thought it was pretty damn cool as far as like video game movies go. It's production.
Yeah,
values and
definitely one of the
everything, too.
better video game movies for sure.
What about the Super Mario movie?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
oh,
that's the
yeah,
best video
that's
game
like-
movie ever made.
That's a critically acclaimed.
Vince
I
and
love
his
it.
Mario, friggin' get out of here. John
I
Leguizamo.
used to have the audio book of the movie.
Oh, that
Oh
is
my God.
crazy.
What?
Amazing.
That sounds
cassette.
awful.
It was on cassette, and you had to like turn it over to see the rest of the movie or hear the rest of the movie.
Wow.
It was
Didn't
great.
like John Leguizamo come out and say that like him and the guy who played Mario, I can't remember his name, the guy from Roger
Bob
Rabbit.
Hoskins.
Yeah, Bob Hoskins.
Apparently, the movie was so bad when they were making it that they were just like drunk every day on set.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, I think it'd have to be.
But it turned out a masterpiece, so whatever worked.
It really
yeah.
is a masterpiece.
It's something. It's something.
It's so.
I love it. I really
Let's
do
take
love
Mario and turn it into Blade Runner, guys.
And
it. Great idea.
add cocaine.
And add cocaine.
I think they had issues with like the writers and directors. That's why it ended up the way it
Because
was.
they didn't have any?
And Nintendo, well, they did. I don't remember. I watched like a thing about it a while ago, but
I feel like that movie's like the antithesis of Americans taking something they don't understand from a video game and trying to make it
Making
into
it
like
awesome.
a cool cyberpunk movie. Yeah, making it amazing, right?
especially back in the early '90s that came out, or '80s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably
Yeah,
early '90s. Like
Yeah, it was probably
very
90s.
early.
91 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My god. It's crazy.
What a masterpiece.
Timeless.
Timeless for sure. Nobody
It's
would have ever considered making it in the history of time.
it's such a masterpiece that it scared Nintendo out of making movies for like 30 years.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, they couldn't top it.
You know, when you master something, you just gotta move on.
Yeah, you're
right?
done. What
Yeah.
else
You
could
can
we
go
do?
on top, yeah.
Yeah, where else are you gonna go?
You're a gold medalist. Just
Gotta-
quit.
Speaking of Nintendo movies, I don't know if this is true, but I heard like there was plans for like a Zelda series or something on Netflix or
Netflix?
something, but it got canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
Yeah.
It got
And
leaked
Star
and then they
Fox.
canceled it.
Oh yeah, I
apparently.
know. Yeah, Star Fox too, and it got leaked, and Nintendo. Apparently, that's why they canceled it.
Yeah,
but-
so
Which
offended.
is so stupid.
yeah.
It is so stupid.
I hope that's not
uses
true.
Is
it,
that
yeah.
actually true? Like, is there actually
Apparently.
any truth to that, or is it
No,
just like
I
an
don't
internet rumor? Like,
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
I
Internet
hope
I've never
could
seen
be
any
right.
like official thing on it. Just like hearsay bullshit people are saying, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? We will never know.
Like somebody did some like fan art for like a Netflix thing, but I don't think that was real.
Huh.
Was it like an animated short?
No, it was just like a poster
Okay.
Like somebody did like a promo poster, but it was just fan art apparently.
Yeah, I don't think
I
they
saw
actually
an
ever
animated-
released any.
But again, this is all
official art.
hearsay. So I fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw
It just
an
had like the
animated
little
short.
Netflix logo, and people were like, "Oh my god, Netflix!" You know.
I don't know. There's
Like
a
they-
Mario movie coming out. That one is official. Made statements.
Animated,
by Nintendo.
right?
Animated, yeah, by Illumination. So I'm assuming that's going to be up by
That's
That
Christmas.
Super Mario movie would be fucking awful.
What? No way! It's going to be so great.
It's probably gonna be pretty good.
Yeah. I think it's going to be
God.
awesome. Like an actual animated movie. I don't know. I think
No, like a live action one.
Oh
would
no,
be
no, they're doing
awesome.
an animated one by Illumination.
Well, yeah, the one in the '90s is they can't, like we said, they can't top it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you not?
it's
Have you
too
watched
great.
the '90s one, Angie?
I've never no.
Oh, it's
Oh, yeah.
live action.
Oh.
It's
That's
amazing.
live
Live
action. Yeah.
You should find it and watch it.
Yeah. The Mushroom Kingdom is actual
Yeah.
mushrooms. Bowser is what's his face? Not Anthony Hopkins.
I can't remember his name.
From
He's in
Speed.
Waterworld too.
And Waterworld. Yeah, the bad guy from Speed and Waterworld. Oh,
And
shit,
it's like a
what's his name?
cyberpunk. The Mushroom Kingdom is like a cyberpunk.
Yeah,
like
it's
Blade Runner.
wild.
Yeah, it's
It's amazing.
It's like a
Dennis
fever
Hopper?
dream. Dennis Hopper.
Yeah, that's his
yes. Thank you.
yeah.
I'll have to find it now.
Oh yeah,
You do
I'm
have to
sure it's
find
on
it.
YouTube or some nonsense. Yeah.
I think there's a version on YouTube that someone tried to re-edit or something like that.
Oh
but I don't know
yeah.
if the original's on there.
I think you shared that
Oh,
with
cool.
us, right? It was like a recut version
Yeah.
of the game, or the game. Jeez, the movie.
Toad's a busker, and he gets like zap. Oh, spoiler.
Yeah, he gets turned into a Goomba.
The
It's
Goombas
just
are
like
my
some,
favorite
like,
part about that
recut
movie.
What an amazing movie. Now I have to watch it.
We should
I
we
wish-
could do
we should
a
just stream that.
yeah we could do a viewing party.
You want to do a watch along?
Yeah,
That would be
Watch party.
if it's on Amazon,
like
we could
that.
stream it right to Twitch. We could have.
Do you
we
think
could have
that's
watch
anywhere? Like, do you think Nintendo would let that be
No.
anywhere?
parties. No, I don't
Not
think it's
illegal?
anywhere official. Yeah.
Nintendo's not George Lucas. Come on.
And
Yeah, I'm
if
not really
you-
sure.
If you watch it, they flag your Switch account and then it's banned if it's logged in with the same stuff. Oh no, Angie's gone.
We lost Angie.
Oh,
yeah.
she's like,
Oh.
you know what? I'm gonna go watch this right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she found it.
It's a good reason. It's a good
Yeah,
reason.
that is a good reason. Is she player one in this match?
Yeah, she might be.
Oh,
yeah.
no, I am.
Oh,
Sorry. I was looking for Super Mario movie on Amazon. It's not on there, but
Oh.
the Super Mario Super Show is.
yes.
Oh, that was
that
good
was
too.
awesome. Yeah. You back, Angie?
Yeah, my Discord just stopped doing.
My
I remember-
favorite
Discording.
was the Zelda
Yes.
episodes.
I
Yeah,
love the Zelda. Yeah. Angie, did you ever watch the Super Mario TV show?
Yeah, the old timey one.
Yeah, because like they had the live action
Like
bit
the
on
old
that
cartoon.
too. Yeah, and then they had the cartoons. Yeah. The Zelda was the best. I agree.
Yeah, the Zelda stuff was awesome. Yeah.
Excuse me, princess.
Excuse
Oh, so,
me,
Excuse
princess.
me.
so good.
So I have a book, like a picture book from that like Zelda series.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, I found it in my
Awesome.
buddy's shed and he let me keep it.
I like you find stuff in crazy containers.
I know.
Yeah,
We should have an episode of
This is where
what
you
did
get.
Angie
This is where you
find
get
this
good
week.
things.
Yeah.
Angie finds.
Angie finds. It's like
I you never know what you can find when you have friends with sheds.
That's awesome. That's a good slogan for your show.
You guys got friends with sheds? Check it out. You might find your own treasures.
What's that? What was that show where people open up the containers, like the storage containers?
Storage Wars.
Storage Wars. Yeah, that was a good.
Oh, that'd be
Oh,
sick.
man.
I would love to do that. Like, if I had more money than sense, I'd totally get into the storage locker auction game.
When Storage Wars first started, I actually used to watch it. They had like such crazy characters on that show. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it was all fake, but like
Yeah.
it was amazing. Like the characters were so hilarious.
That was amazing.
Well, that's-
Whoever murdered me.
Yep, you're welcome.
Wasn't me. It was probably Vince.
That was really good. But yeah, that was really good.
Oh,
I knew someone. I think they worked at SK.
Whoa.
Maybe I don't remember. It was a while ago. But they were like super into Magic cards. and they ended up buying like a box. Oh my god, that homing missile was just flying at me.
They're still broken. The homing missiles are not supposed to do that.
Yeah,
It's pretty great.
They're
but
terrifying sometimes.
It's just a trick shot, you know?
I feel we should just have like ghost shots you shoot that just appear in the track at a later time.
Well, you shouldn't be able to use items when you're big.
No, I think
think
that
that's
was yeah.
Before?
No, I think I did use it. I think that might be a bug.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
when you die and possibly when you get enlarged, if you're holding
It
something
uses-
behind you, it uses it.
Yes. Yes, that's the bug, I
Which
think.
on death
it-
is pretty great. It's like it's like dropping a grenade in Call of Duty when you die, where you just like it's like your last hurrah. So I kind of dig that, but
So what do you think should happen when
get out of
they
here.
when they get enlarged and they're holding an item? Should it just use it immediately, or should it just disappear?
I think if I like the idea that if you're holding something behind you and you have it primed, then it could just release out into the wild
Yeah.
or something. You could do what Mario Kart does, where it just like it drops it on the track, where
Yeah.
it doesn't move forward, but it is still like it's basically
That's
like a
true.
bomb. Which I
Yeah,
mean,
it's just like an obstacle.
yeah, like we don't. For us, it's not like it really matters because we're not doing laps and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm fine with either or.
Okay.
It is, yeah. I mean, it's both bad and good when you kill someone and they insta murder you because they were holding a
Yeah.
projectile. I kind of like it, and it's also kind of annoying. But
I think the game's
yeah,
Or go
it's
for me.
resetting. There's some
Oh, it
sweet
crashed.
screenshots in here.
game crashed for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you try quitting or did you take a screenshot?
No, I don't think so. That's okay. My computer's being weird today. Same thing
Okay.
happened when my computer died.
Cool. Hey, welcome new people watching the stream. Thanks for joining us. We're playing Rocket Rumble. If you haven't heard of our game before, we've been streaming it recently because we're currently in a closed beta. But if you'd like to join our beta, just hop on Steam there, and you can get access for the next week and a bit. We're just playtesting it here, and we have these little playtest days where you can join us and play with us online. So that is what we are doing right now. And right now
Yeah,
we are
mornings
waiting for game.
for once.
Yeah. Next time we're gonna stream at 6 in the morning,
What?
and then we're gonna
It'll get
do-
earlier every time.
and then we'll do a midnight stream.
That's when I go to bed.
The morning or midnight?
Yeah, 6 a.m.
6 a.m. probably. Yeah,
6 a.m.
I guess too. That's pretty funny.
I'm just kidding. I don't sleep.
It's true, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do like a night stream at some point, or like an
Yeah,
evening stream
That'd be cool.
after work. I guess probably more people will have some.
Because we
time.
have we probably have players. We want to have players like all over the world, right? So
Yeah.
like,
Uh-oh, game's broken.
Yeah, I think you're in my game.
Oh yeah, I'm just restarting. Ooh, it's chilly in the basement today. I was doing some frolicking in the snow last night. It's pretty fun. Very tiring trying to pull a sled in 2 feet snow.
Yeah,
You
no
need
cap.
snowshoes.
Forgot, yeah, no snowshoes. Also, I put boots on, but I was wearing like those ankle socks, and that was not a good idea.
Oh yeah, I've done that
Yeah.
too. It's not
I
great.
made a snow angel, and instantly it was very cold.
Yep.
It was fun though. Made some snowmens. Not good snowmen because the snow sucks. It's not packing snow. Hey Patriots. Yeah, we're kind of all over the place. We're just kind of trying to host and play at different times just to catch different people and stuff. Join us at 3 a.m. this morning. We're going to be doing a super late night stream where we're all just sleeping.
And we're going back in time.
And we're going back in time, yeah.
yeah.
So if you were there with us, we'll see you yesterday. Did you ever see that sign? It was like a thing I saw on the internet. It was like, hey, fellow time travelers, meet me yesterday here at 7 at night.
I'm sure it didn't happen.
Yeah, I know.
Or good.
You
It's
never
so
know.
sad. Do you guys ever do that? Do you ever like look around and like during like bigger events in your lives and be like, I wonder if any of these people are from the future?
Or like
Yeah,
try to
Never-
spot yourself from
I've
the
never
future.
once thought
I
that.
never was. I think that all the time. Yeah. The last
Yeah,
time I got
I
married,
think
I was
that's
looking
the
around.
whole
I'm like,
thing.
I wonder if any of my children are here, or if like I'm here.
I have such a bad memory that even if I like committed to being in a certain place at a certain time, if I could ever time travel, I would forget all about it.
Yeah.
But you know, like sometimes I don't know. Let's say you won a karate tournament, and then your children came to see you from the future. Let's go watch.
Yeah, and they
go watch Grandpa.
Told you you're just wasting your time.
Yeah, but that's fine. They got nothing else to do. It's the future. Everything's dead. They're just waiting for the planet to die. They might as well go live vicariously in the past. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they probably go somewhere more interesting than a karate tournament.
You never know. Maybe they finally finished watching Cobra Kai season 4. Because hopefully it'll be out by then. And they're like, oh, Grandpa did karate. And then they go and they're like, oh yeah, he didn't do the kick. So it's
Right.
Yeah. It's coming for you. Ah, it didn't come for you. Nice. This one's coming for you. Oh, slowly.
That's a bug too. It's supposed to the bomb blocked it, but it's supposed to like
Die.
die. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that too. You get to reuse your. Oh, good. Oh my God, that was hilarious.
Oh!
Hilarious. Hey,
That was
how's it
amazing.
going? We're doing pretty good, I think. A little bit of an earlier stream today. I had to go early. I have to go early today, so we start a little earlier stream. My wife's back at work, so I gotta go watch the madness that is our children right now. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. We were talking about some Nintendo stuff earlier. If anybody in the chat has any thoughts on what they saw with Nintendo, pretty crazy.
Yeah,
My dream one day is to make get one of our games into a Nintendo Direct, like Indie Direct or something. That's my dream.
yeah, that would be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. I was like, we put our last game out on the Switch, and it was a total like money sink because we didn't get our money back at all whatsoever. But it was like a super selfish thing, just so I could say I have a game on a Nintendo system.
Is it expensive to get stuff on the Switch?
I mean, you have to do the porting, right? So we had to like,
Mm-mm.
you know, it's
Just
like
development time.
a few months worth of work.
Oh wow,
Yeah, like
it's longer than I would have imagined. Actually,
Yeah, usually it's
I don't
not
know
too
anything
bad.
about Switch.
Like putting your stuff on like a PS5 or PS4 or whatever isn't too bad if your game runs okay, because you gotta like all the consoles have these like TRCs you gotta do. Like they have like
Yeah.
mandates for what your game has to do in certain situations. So like, what happens if I unplug the controller mid-game? Like, what errors pop up? Steam doesn't care whatsoever, but on consoles
Right.
Yeah,
they have
Steam-
like very specific things.
hmm
So you have to do all that,
Makes
but the Switch is basically like a pretty good phone. So trying to get any game running on it is quite a feat.
Pretty tricky.
It
Yeah.
almost feels like it would be better to develop a Switch game and then port it to other consoles.
Yeah. I mean,
Probably.
unless you like really sacrifice the visuals to just be like, whatever, we're just making a Switch game.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
on the other
fair.
oh my God, I did that on purpose. 100%.
Wow. Good
Yeah.
shot, yeah.
Definitely. If that happens, you should turn into a porpoise. So you did it on purpose. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, the Switch stuff, our game just ran like poopers on it, so we just had to like rework a lot of the way we did art and stuff for the Switch, so it took a little while.
That makes sense.
So it probably wasn't. The hardest one we ever did was actually the first time we did PS4 because it was our first time doing it. So that one took months because, I don't know, we just kind of developed the game and we didn't really care about optimizing it. And then when we put it on a PS4, it ran at like 20 frames a second. And we're like, ooh. And so then I had
Yeah,
to
the thing that
learn how to game dev properly.
a lot of people don't realize is like, first of all, the consoles are built on like different architecture, so some things will work and some things won't, and some shaders might work and some might not. But also, they're basically just budget gaming PCs.
Mhm.
Like they get The reason that they get a bit more performance is because they don't have any like system overhead, like they have no Windows to run or anything else. They're like strictly just built as a game machine, so they save some performance there, but really they're a budget PC, like without the heaviness of Windows and other programs running on it, which allows them to run games pretty good. But that's why games use so many like streaming textures and stuff like that. I mean, consoles just got SSDs, so like we've had SSDs in our computers for like 10ten years now, you know.
And they're like old
Well, speak
too,
for
right?
yourself. I only just got one like 2 years ago. Thanks.
That's fair though.
Yeah.
That's right, Vince.
And it's only small. It's only got like 130 odd gigs, I think.
They just broke the record
So,
for
I don't
hard
know.
drive space too, I think. If you guys saw that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 80
Who did?
terabyte hard drive, I think they
Oh,
made.
that's big.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
They always say
Oh,
there's like
that's-
a limit.
I have 1 terabyte and it's not enough.
No.
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
have.
Ours are too small now too.
I think I have
Yeah.
12 terabytes in total,
Oh,
and that's not enough. The more space you
Yeah.
have, the more space you fill.
That's
Yeah,
true. It's really
That's how it
like,
goes.
Fair.
like a goldfish.
But yeah, I had like 500 gigs on my last computer and never filled it, and now I'm like at like 800 gigs on this one already.
Well, every couple
In,
of
like,
years, like all the
a
software
quarter of
gets
the
bigger.
time.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
true too.
yes.
Like Windows itself is pretty big, and
Yeah.
games are getting bigger all the time. Like it's not uncommon to have, you know, over 100 gigabytes for games these
A
days.
game, right?
Yep.
Yeah, single game.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Especially,
It is too
Especially-
much,
yeah.
but
yeah.
it happens.
Yeah, I think
It
a lot
does,
of
yeah.
the
4K
next
textures
gen.
and stuff.
Yeah, like a lot of the modern gen games are like 100 gigs.
Mhm.
Oh, it's pretty common to see at least like 50.
I'm
Like,
pretty
yeah.
sure it
Yeah.
has a lot to
Yeah.
do with the huge textures, but I
Yeah,
can't
for sure.
And audio.
But that's got to
and-
take up a good chunk.
Ah.
Yeah, audio too. Yeah.
Oh god, where's this going?
Any 4K videos that they have to play in the game too, I guess. And
Yeah, it's all huge. It's coming
I mean,
for
like
ya.
meshing.
Yeah, and I like come from the pixel art world where all of the games I've ever made are like a couple hundred megabytes, maybe.
Yeah. Like even our game is like
Oh,
how
I
big is our
like
game
that.
now?
It's not too big. It's like 300 megs or something. But I
I'll
mean,
have
for,
like one texture page. And
Yeah, it's funny. But for like
I guess-
one level is not very big. But like Lost
I
Orbit
guess
was
just
like
our
3
project is
megs.
bigger.
Yes. But even like Lost Orbit was like 3 gigs for like
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
tiny
big.
little game. Had a lot of audio and shit in it, so
Whoa.
yeah, you're welcome.
yeah, audio's big.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
funny dodge.
Oh, the bouncer dodge?
Yeah.
Yeah, bouncer
Yeah, that was
dodge.
awesome, actually. Yeah.
This is more of a show
Yeah.
off, you know.
Now I'm just watching you guys play,
Sweet.
so I'm a little behind.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a
It's a
little.
lot of
I
work.
can't get items.
Ben's also a little behind.
Oh yeah, I'm just waiting in queue.
Hey.
Ben, are
You
you
gonna take that, Ben?
are you
Oh, and
playing?
then he just keeps
Are
dying.
you trying to flame me while watching the stream? Is that why this is happening? But yeah, games are getting wild. But yeah, anyways, our PS4 build took forever. Our Switch build actually wasn't that bad. But the funniest one we had, oh my god, was like so Lost Orbit, the original one. It was running on PC at like 120 frames a second, right? Like something stupid because it's a PC. And then we got a PS4, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna run pretty good, and they ran at like 20 frames a second. So like 3 months later, finally got it working pretty good, and then like I don't know, the year after when we finally got an Xbox. Okay, hold on, I want to see my score here because I did really good. 14 checkpoints.
Well, you got. I
Awesome.
only got one.
Holy crap!
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ben.
It's okay.
Um,
See you next time.
Yeah, probably. Unless you're facing Vince. So then, yeah, we did it on PS4, and we got it up to like 60 frames, and it ran great and stuff like that. And then like a year later, we finally got an Xbox One license and started doing that. And I'm like, oh, this should be nice and easy. It already runs great on the PlayStation, and then we threw it on the Xbox, and it ran at like 30 frames a second. I'm like, why? And it's just like the Xbox and the PlayStation, like they like different things, like as far as performance goes. Like some like better, like different types of lighting or different amounts of geometry. And so we did all the right things for Sony and for the PlayStation, but we did all the wrong things for Xbox. And so then we got the Xbox running great, and then we threw it on the Switch. I'm like, oh, this should be okay, because, like, yeah, the Switch is not as powerful, but it should be fine. And then it ran at, like, 22, so 20 as well. So then we had to kind of start over, but...
Yeah, there was some... I remember watching you work on it. There's some pretty creative ways of optimizing that game, like changing the backgrounds to, like, being static but not really losing any of the quality that they had and stuff like that.
Yeah, the backgrounds were my favorite part, because in the original Lost Orbit, all the backgrounds were like stars and asteroids and ships, and they were all like actual geometry, like...
But also like crazy shaders for the skies where like things were moving, like distorting.
Yeah, nobody saw. And then for the Switch, we basically deleted all of the backgrounds and just made them a texture with like fancy shaders to fake all the parallax stuff, and it doesn't look as nice, but...
It's pretty close, though, honestly.
Most people would probably not notice. Even I don't notice when I play sometimes.
Yeah, it's too fast to notice that stuff.
Yeah.
And it runs great on the Switch.
Yeah, pretty good, yeah. Yeah, we couldn't quite get it to 60, but it runs at like 40-something, I think, 45, 50, so it was pretty solid.
Yeah, I think that's good enough.
Yeah.
I'm not like a frame rate person, though.
Yeah, 60 is nice, though.
Some people
As long as
are...
it looks okay.
The thing is, like, I can tell the difference between, like, 30 and 60 is nicer, but I don't... You know, some people are like, oh, I won't buy that game because it doesn't run at 60 frames or something.
Yeah,
like, I remember going to buy Bloodborne for the PS4, and I was with somebody that we went to college with, and they were like, oh, you can't buy that game because it only runs in 30 frames. And I'm like, yeah, but you can't get it on any other console, so I don't... Like, are you just not going to play the game at all because it doesn't run at 60 frames a second? That's ridiculous.
That's one of my like favorite games of last gen.
Yeah, it's such a great game. Like, you're just going to miss out on it because it doesn't run at a high enough frame rate. That seems so stupid to me. Like, who cares? Honestly, you'll get used to it after 5 minutes.
Yeah,
just play it. Like,
I thought a lot of games ran at 30 frames a second.
A lot of console games do, but PC games. People on PC do not like games running at anything less than 60 usually.
Yeah.
Because you're sitting a lot closer to the screen, and it's a smaller screen and stuff, so it makes
sense, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that does.
Yeah, and like 60 is great for fast games. Like Lost Orbit played a lot nicer at 60. Like, it's not very playable at 30. Like, it is, but just the controls just aren't quite there. You know, it still feels good, right? But...
yeah, it feels like there's some input lag, even though there isn't.
Exactly, yeah. But yeah, you're right, Patriot. Sometimes audio, I don't know, audio is kind of like a mixed bag. Depends on what you have. Like, we had a lot of songs and like a lot of long audio on Lost Orbit, so... and then we had a lot of dialogue. So even though like each audio bit wasn't a lot, we just had like a ton of it.
Adds up.
It adds up, right? And then like... I don't know, like it compresses it and stuff, but it's still like pretty big. So
Telling you, just get into the pixel art games. You don't have to worry about like half of the stuff.
no, the way we make pixel art games, I would guarantee you, if I made a pixel art game, it would be like 10 gigs. I would find a way.
Yeah.
I would model all the pixels.
Crazy shaders.
Yeah.
Oh my
shaders,
God.
Yeah.
Ben, I just got a weird bug. I tried to launch Rocket Rumble, and it says Steam was unable to sync your files from Rocket Rumble playtest with the Steam cloud. If you have launched this application from another computer, blah blah blah. I didn't even think that we synced anything with the cloud.
No, we haven't.
Well, I guess it's on by default, so...
It's probably on by default.
It's probably just checking whatever, even if it's like, oh, you saved 0, you sent like 0K across the network, but didn't update or whatever.
That, to me, seems like a Steam bug, like probably something we can't really fix, but...
No, sometimes
I think I
just
tried
like
to launch
the
the game
too fast.
Too fast after closing it, yeah.
Yeah. Or do you have Unity open?
No, I don't have it open right now. I closed it, so...
Oh, 4 players. Is this all of us? Or is this some beta peeps?
I'm not back in the game yet, so it must be
yeah.
some other people.
Sweet, welcome, people.
Yeah,
There's 5 of us, so it could be 4 of us.
cool.
Oh, that's true.
If this is people playing the beta, if you're watching, I just destroyed you with Rocket Roy, if you're wondering what just happened to yourself. That was the enlarger. Oh, so good to see. 4 players is such a different game sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really intense.
I like the game with
They
2
said
players.
it's fun
too.
both ways.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too, right? I was pleasantly surprised.
Thinking it would probably be too much work, but we should the game is different when it's 2 players, but I feel like there needs to be more items for just 2 players, right?
Item boxes.
No, not item boxes, but specific items that are for a duel between 2 players. Yeah,
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
because with 4 players, you get stuff like Rocket Rumble, or not Rocket Rumble, Rocket Roy, and the enlarger, but you don't get that in a 2-player match, and it is it can get a little stale after a while. So it would be interesting to switch things up and I don't know what that would be, but
Maybe more, it's more area, like stuff to shoot broader areas. Like if you could shoot 3 missiles at once, or things that bounce around, cover more and more ground, because to add more of that hecticness that you get from 4 players.
yeah.
Oh, I got lucky. You activated that right before the checkpoint, so I wasn't affected. Boom.
Wow.
That was amazing. Yeah. Do you remember we had the idea? This was a loose idea we had, but I think it was a Mario ripoff too. But we had an item that split you into multiple characters. You got there was 2 versions of you, and they would you would do the same thing. So if you turn left, all of your characters would turn left, so you'd split you. You'd get a mirror version of yourself. I think it was when we watched that No Frills commercial we had that idea.
I don't remember that idea.
No, yeah, it's on Trello. It's on Trello, but that could be something like that, where you kind of that stuff only appears if there's not enough players, if it's only 2 players or 3 players or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I think to add to that hecticness of it, I think that's cool.
So I've been thinking about something, and I wonder what you guys think of this. You guys and anybody in the chat. I'm wondering about the possibility of adding something to the game so that if you're behind, I know we have drafting, but we could add something where if you're behind and you don't get body checked or something, you get a slight speed increase and it gradually builds up, but if you get hit by anything, it goes right back down to 0, so that if you fly really well when you're stuck in the back, you can actually catch up to the first place player.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we could try something like that.
I like that.
Without actually having to draft. But it would be the thing where you, if you're stuck in the back, you gotta fly, you gotta make sure you don't get hit by anything, or else you'll never catch up, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think we have to get drafting working before we try to implement that, though, because I feel like drafting would be enough. You should be
I hope drafting will be
kind of
enough, yeah.
close enough to the group of people where you should be able to kind of catch up, I would think. But
So I have an idea. It's not an idea, but I just want to know if it's actually going to work when we do bumper stars mode. So if you get forced off screen, but you're not at critical rate, remember we talked about it just bouncing you back into the game?
Yeah.
If you fall off screen. I wonder if that would be a tactic. If you're too far back, if you hit the brakes and fling yourself off screen, it would raise your critical bar, but you'd get thrown back into the action quicker.
Yeah, you'd get thrown
their head.
Yeah, I wonder.
I like that.
I wonder if that's going to actually be
deep
a tactic.
strat.
Exactly, right? Well,
Yeah,
this is
especially if you were
risk-reward.
close to a checkpoint or something like that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I think that could be interesting for sure.
Get out of here with your shield.
You get out of here. Oh.
Hakuna Matata.
Because I think that's the best way to handle that. If you still have health and you fall off screen, it just explodes you forward, essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
And then if you don't have enough health, it'll kill you. But
Yeah, it just really gives you 10% to your critical bar or something like that.
yeah,
Oh my
God.
that was
I
terrifying.
can't get pickups.
Yeah, you gotta die.
I did. I
Oh.
have.
Yeah, do it again.
oh, it's still not working.
And now I can break the boxes, but I still can't get items
Oh,
or
weird.
something.
Oh,
all my
I think you have them. I just don't think they're visible.
I can't use them though.
I think you did.
I'm the pig.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know what's going
Oh,
on.
that time. Yeah, you're right. That time I did.
Yeah, I think sometimes they just don't show up
No!
across the network. Oh,
Get out of here.
Yeah, that
Come
could
on,
be
Rob.
it. Like, it could be working on one person's computer, but not on another.
that was pretty
So
fun.
you have, like, phantom items.
Yeah, that was a good round.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. If the game does well, we definitely got to get some AI in here just to like fill stuff in. I think it'd be pretty fun. I think enjoy
Yeah.
playing this game solo too with like just AI, like a campaign
Ben
mode.
and I
Mhm.
have been talking about that a little bit, and like what we could do for like a minimum version of an AI that would seem smart enough to play against. And I think we'd have like kind of a good idea of a direction we could go that wouldn't be too crazy.
I mean, I never actually followed up with those machine learning guys. If they could do like a really simple version for us in like a short amount of time, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
So,
that would
well,
be-
from what I gathered from that, I don't know if I should say this on stream, but
Whatever, just don't say the company name. That's fine.
yeah, fine. What I gathered, like, we would need to do a lot of legwork in the beginning to get their system up and running.
Oh, I guess that's true, right?
Because
So they get all the
they would
inputs.
need, and there's no guarantee that it'll be good because it's machine learning.
Stupid machines. You heard me, machines.
Yeah,
threaten them.
I think Ben has a pretty good idea for
Yeah, cool.
doing AI. Yeah. We were talking about it. It seems pretty solid to me.
It
Like,
would work
would-
pretty seamlessly over the network too, because it would function just like a player.
Yeah, it would be controlled by the player controller, so all that code would like still be intact.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, I mean,
Alright.
ideally, you guys are gonna run out of work fairly soon, so that's how it should go. So then that way, you know, you'd be free up to do some other stuff.
Mhm.
Because like it's like you say, I mean, AI is a rabbit hole you could just go down forever and make it intense. But I mean, with our game, at least we could do something that, you know, follows the player and avoids obstacles and tries to use items and body checks depending on where other players are close to them and stuff. Like there's simple ways of doing it that we could get an AI together pretty well, I think.
I think you should just non-stop shoot green projectiles in every direction.
It becomes a bullet hell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a madman.
Yeah, I guess knowing when to use items would maybe be the trickier.
That would probably be the most tricky.
That's probably the trickiest part, yeah.
But the solution of the simple solution to that would be this is Mark's idea. Just have them use it immediately when they get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
That
a
was like
simulate.
I find a lot of players like, well, I do sometimes. When I get an item, I just start using it immediately.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Like I think the thing is they
Unless
don't
it's
have
somehow
to be,
strategic, but like,
Yeah.
they don't have to be perfect either. Like even the AI in Mario Kart's not perfect.
they can be. They're dicks sometimes.
I have like a permanent shield.
Well, that's
That's a
good.
weird
Dude.
bug.
Whoa. Chocolate. Oh my god. Ah, take that. That was amazing.
Because the player control in the game is pretty simple, like it doesn't actually require any turning because they follow the spline, so they just have to know when to move. Like we could essentially
Did I
nav
get a
mesh
DNF
the
for
track
that?
and
Okay,
No, I don't think so.
because I didn't actually cross the checkpoint.
Yeah, I know.
It stops
I don't know why it
you.
does that.
Yeah.
I think that's a bug too. It's not supposed to stop you immediately, but I think
Yeah.
the timer is. It's supposed to be like at least a 10-second timer or something like that, or maybe it's less. But I think it might be going off.
yeah,
too soon.
it's not supposed to stop instantly like that. Yeah,
I did rewrite that part a few weeks before the beta, so there might be.
It's a 10-second timer from like when the first person crosses the line.
yeah, that's what it used to be anyway.
Shouldn't
Yeah.
it just be if there's still people alive? Like if everyone's
Well-
dead, then whatever. But
Well, what
And
if
the
someone
person-
breaks?
Yeah, if the person that lost is like a sore loser, they could just sit there forever and never let the game end, kind of thing.
yeah, that's okay. I think that's fine. It's part
I
of the
do
game.
think
That's what Alex does when he wins.
Yeah, that's
All that.
I do think we need to have a solution for that too. Like if you stand still for like a really long time, like 10 seconds, you blow up or something.
Yeah, we can
a
start.
meteor just comes in off screen.
Yeah,
and hits
yeah.
you.
Just lost orbits you out of existence.
Yeah, because like I feel like if the game did get big, people would be doing that to mess with people
Yeah, probably.
online.
What happens in Mario Kart? Doesn't it just wait for everyone to finish?
I don't know.
Not if too slow. I think it just stops.
I mean, the
Really?
difference between
They
Mario
look like
Kart and
they're
our
not finished.
game is you can die in our game, and you could be off screen waiting for the race to end, and then some dum-dum doesn't want to end the race because he's a sore loser or sore winner.
Yeah, whatever.
And there's nothing you can do about it. Like in Mario Kart, you can just pass them and
Yeah,
win
just
yourself.
erase them. Yeah, Mario Kart. I think once the like first couple people finish, after a while, it just ends the race.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
Yeah, if you're in last place, like
I think it gives you a timer, and then it's like did not finish.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah.
I think it depends if you're playing like a 4-player local game or like a tournament or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
A Grand Prix.
Oh, I almost came back at you. Still trying. Good job, buddy. I think when you shoot a projectile, it should look like you, so then you know it was my projectile that came back and killed you.
I was thinking of it having like some sort of relation to the color you are, right? Like it could
that's
still be
a
green,
possibility.
but it could have like a blue or red light on top.
No,
or
I want a
something.
corgi head on top of it. It's like a drone you send out with a little corgi.
Oh, that'd be a cool item, like a drone.
Yeah.
It like follows the players around and maybe picks them up or something. Or
It's like the blue shell item.
yeah,
Targets the first player.
Yeah.
I still want to do a teleporter item where you use it and everybody teleports randomly to each other's spots.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We did talk about that. didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Rocket Roy for the finish.
RR. All DNFs for you guys. Oh,
That works
minus
still pretty good,
160. Yeah.
The game is Rocket Rumble, and the best power up you can get is Rocket Roy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
RR for both.
RR. The pirate game. You know when someone waves and you think it's you, but you're not sure, so you do like a half-hearted wave?
Yes, I hate that.
I love it.
I just go for a full wave.
You know what
And
I
then
did
hug.
once is super embarrassing. Have you ever done it where you think someone's coming in for a hug that you haven't seen for a while? But they were just
I
like
have
stretching their
definitely.
arms. Oh, that happened to me once in my life and I never forget it. It was awful.
I'm never hugging again.
Yeah, never
Yeah,
hugging
never
again.
hugging anyone
I don't
again.
even say
Is
hi
it-
to anyone.
It's funny how that when something like that happens, it's like the worst moment of your life.
Oh yeah, you never
Yeah.
forget
Like
it.
in that moment, it's so bad.
Yeah.
Or like when somebody goes in for a fist bump and you like awkwardly grab their entire hand because you were going in for a handshake.
It's the best. You're just like,
Just
oh
like-
my god, just meteorite me now, just summon.
Kill me, smite me
Yeah.
off the planet.
Oh,
My favorite ones, which I mean, and there's like lots of memes about it, is just answering people incorrectly at restaurants. It's my favorite. Okay, enjoy your meal. Thanks, you too.
Yeah, you too. It's always you too.
I love it.
Enjoy the movie. You too.
You too.
I mean, enjoy your
Whoa.
working, whatever you're doing.
Oh, my camera
Yeah, I did
is
something
doing
crazy
some
to the
crazy
camera.
stuff.
whoa, what the?
I am in lost orbit.
I actually love this though.
Yeah, this is great.
It's cool,
Oh my
but I
god.
don't know.
It's sorry.
It must have fallen off the spine. I don't
What the hell? Yeah, what happened?
Oh, it's coming back.
know.
That was sick.
Oh, look, it's like tiny.
Like I was in like a
characters again.
fever dream.
Yeah. Ah,
Oh yeah, we're like zoomed out or something.
well,
There's a lot of asteroids in this level I've never seen before.
yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. I actually took a whole bunch out for the beta.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's mainly
We
for
made
like,
Yeah,
the
there's like a
cameras.
whole lot of environmental stuff I've like never noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mainly for the 3 cameras in the beginning of the game, and that's it.
It's cool. It looks cool though. I like this.
Oh yeah, no,
View,
it's beautiful
kinda.
from this view. The frame rate's probably not loving it. Oh, it's doing okay.
Oh.
It's at 40. I found
just
out why the
noticed,
game runs bad, though. I'll tell you guys after. Sorry, Mark.
Sorry. I just noticed a quick bug. I was holding forward to throw my bomb as I went around a corner, and the direction I was throwing the bomb, like, turned as I was turning. So, like, I kept holding forward, but, like, by the time I got around the corner, I threw it to the left. I don't know. Maybe it's a keyboard-only bug, I'm not sure.
You're playing on keyboard?
Yeah, I always play on keyboard. I can't get my
that's wild,
controllers
right?
to work with this game.
Oh, really?
I know going around
Yeah.
corners with bombs can alter, like...
Like, I literally watched the red arrow, like, turn counterclockwise as I went around the turn, kind of thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Is it like adding to the position or orientation or something in a weird way?
It might be.
Yeah.
It might be like opening up. It.
This does look beautiful.
It's
like-
possible that as I'm going around the corner, it's still trying to aim where I was aiming or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
that's what I mean.
right?
Yeah. So that's something. That's something to look into. That's
Yeah,
like
that's
like
cool.
the forward trajectory that it like aligns with is not being constantly updated.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Shmishma.
Sorry to interrupt you, Alex. What
Oh,
were you
it's
saying?
okay. Mine was unimportant to anything. Yours was actually relevant to what was happening. Oh, I was just saying I've been researching performance in the game the last like couple days, and most of our problems are from the stupid rendered textures
Yeah.
in the game. So
Really?
in the menu too. But there's other stuff going on in the menu that I fixed. But in game, it takes as much time to render the race and the whole scene as it does to render those 4 little HUD icons.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Is it because, like the resolution? Like how big
no,
are those?
it's just
textures?
they're like 512s, but I think it's just because it's 4 cameras recording like 4 different animated characters and then doing a render to texture. Yeah, it's the Unity and like cameras are like the worst thing, right? So even like when the game starts and it does the 3 camera shots, the main camera is actually still on in the background, like this camera. That's why it runs at like 10 frames or 15 frames a second while that intro's happening, because there's 2 cameras on at the same time.
I see.
If you manually turn off the gameplay camera while that intro's happening, then it's like a fine frame rate, and then that's why gameplay's fine, because then it turns off the intro cameras and it's just the main camera. So
Right.
yeah. Games. Camera fun. Sorry, no Unity talk.
Is there a way that we could just capture, like, for the character, whatever screens? Could we use one camera and capture all of them and then crop it after or something?
That's a good idea.
I was thinking about using a camera to take a picture, like rendering it to a actual texture, not like a moving texture, and just using that instead.
But we
It's kind
won't-
of cool. But maybe we could do a couple and do like an animation loop, but
Yeah, well, the
I
thing
Do
I
you
would
feel like
love,
the HUD or whatever?
yeah, like what I would love for the HUD is for the characters to like eventually react to what they're doing in the HUD as well.
Yeah, I would love that too.
So my original goal for them, like I know we kind of put in the ones from the character customize or select menu right now.
yeah.
What I would really love, what I wanted to do is actually have just the camera on the character flying around.
Yeah, in the race.
And so that way, whatever animations were happening, you would just actually get like a close-up view of them, and it would have like the background of the race and stuff a little bit or something, which is obviously super expensive. But the cheapest way for us to do it, I could just call out like whatever, right?
Yeah.
Just render the characters. But I think the cheapest way is to actually have the 4 other models in there again, and then call the same animations on them, but actually just have them in the HUD, like as elements, as opposed to rendering them with a camera, like just having the actual models in the canvas. But I
Can
don't
you
know.
do that?
I have no idea. I mean,
I'm
you
not
can.
really sure if you can, but I think
You
Yeah,
can with
I
like
don't
a
know how you would
3D,
match them
like with
up
a
and stuff,
3D HUD, because that's what we did for Lost Orbit with all our menus were like all our HUD was actually 3D objects.
But that's just a camera, right?
Yes,
like a
but
world
the canvas
system,
already
yeah.
has a camera too, right? So it'd be
Does
kind of
it?
what you're saying, Vince, where you're like rendering all 4 basically on one scene.
Yeah.
but then you're just using the canvas features. So
I wasn't sure if the canvas used 3D objects at all.
it can, yeah. You could
Yeah?
do like a full 3D.
Does it have to be world space to use
It
3D
does,
objects?
yeah. So those would
Yeah,
have to be
same.
a separate one, yeah.
You have to, yeah.
But
That's
anyways,
fine though.
We'll find a way. I'm sure there's some
Yeah,
good ways
for
to do
sure.
it.
I mean, like a game I've been playing a lot recently is Crusader Kings 3, and they have a lot of like 3D textures in the UI, and
Yeah.
they have their own engine, obviously, so they probably actually rendered the textures, but it's crazy because there's probably 10,000 actual NPCs, and it loads just like that
It's crazy, yeah.
most of the time. Yeah.
Yeah, some people are just yeah, especially like when you have the source code and it's your own engine and stuff, you could do
Yeah.
some crazy stuff, right? Like we are talking about
Yeah.
like porting to the Switch, how like hard it was for Lost Orbit to get to like 40 frames, and then you have Carmack over there throwing Doom on the Switch somehow, like no problems, right? So
I'm sure
I
there
bet
was problems.
Problems.
oh yeah, no, I think he just did it on a weekend once. That's what he said. He just
Oh,
had a,
Loaded up, worked fine.
yeah.
Gonna work.
It's pretty funny, but I think they just honestly, I think he probably just does the Switch ports for fun, just to see if he could. It's like people making Doom Run on like Apple watches and Christmas trees and stuff. It's just like,
Yeah.
can you do it? Did you guys see the Christmas tree one? That one was my favorite one.
No,
I
that's
don't
not
think I saw that
No,
one.
so some guy took a Christmas tree, hooked up all the lights together, and he I don't know, I guess organized them on the tree in rows, and then basically treated them as like LED, as a LED TV, and then he was just playing Doom on the tree. Like it was like you couldn't see what the hell was happening unless you like squinted your eyes
Yeah.
a bit, but it worked. It was technically on there.
That's
That's
crazy.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
What a waste of time.
Oh yeah.
People do
What?
this.
It's programmers, Vince. This is what they find enjoyable.
I guess.
Let's do something really hard and make it happen. Speaking of which, the Mars landing is today. I'm really excited about that. I don't remember what time. I think it's at like 3 or something, maybe.
Where's Mars landing?
I think it's colliding with Earth today, so this is going to be our last game.
Get ready.
Yeah.
Super excited about that. Just can't wait to die.
The final stream.
Yeah.
Going out with a bang.
Thanos is just pulling down the moon and the planet down here. It's going to be good. I'm really glad they added that to the movie. That was my favorite.
That was cool.
I mean, it was my favorite, but it's just a cool Thanos moment.
I don't
Sorry,
even remember
AJ.
that.
No, he was on when he was on his planet. I forgot what his Titan, I guess. Yeah. I guess Moon, right? Because our Titan, right? Like he's on
I don't
Jupiter's
know.
Titan, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I could be wrong, but
But yeah,
I
I mean that would
don't
make
know
sense.
what.
It seemed like they were much further away. Oh,
Mhm.
how did you survive that? That was good.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was crazy. Anyways, yeah, he's like fighting Tony Stark and stuff, where they're like trying to ambush him to get the glove off of him. And then when he gets the glove back, I think he like takes the moon and just shoves it down onto the planet, like the comics.
Okay, yeah, I
Sweet.
do remember that. You're right. Yeah.
yeah.
What a great thing to do. Just like,
Imagine having a moon thrown at you.
yeah, I know.
I
Seriously.
can't
Really?
imagine that at all.
Yeah, I'm incapable of imagining like the scale of those type of things. You know what I mean? Like if you think about how big the moon actually is, like it's so big
Yeah.
that you can't physically see the curvature of it, just like the Earth. So it's almost impossible to actually imagine that happening.
Yeah.
Can't imagine anyone throwing an object that big.
It's not really throwing it; it's pulling it.
Pulling, yeah.
Lassoing
Yeah, that's I guess
the moon.
much
onto
easier
it.
to imagine someone being able to pull it than throwing it. You're
Yeah,
right.
see, it's good. Well, I think we'll call it a day. It's 1:00. I gotta head out. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with us, and hope you're enjoying the game.
Yeah. Thanks for
And,
watching, guys.
We'll be back. Well, I guess everybody but me is going to be back tomorrow, right? And I don't know if you guys already have a schedule going
Yeah,
for
I
that.
guess. I don't know.
I'm going to be missing tomorrow, but I shall return at some point. And yeah, jump on our Discord. We'll have our schedules and stuff up there too, or on our social medias. And yeah, we are the Pixelons, and we'll see you later.
See you later.
See you
Hey
later.
guys.